Hello, everyone. There are three major personality groupings. There are the assertives, compliance, and the withdrawn types, akin to fear, fight, and flight. Today, I'm going to talk about the assertives. My name is Marcel Elfers, and my book, One Reason, shows the structure of the Enneagram and provides abbreviated patterns. The Enneagram is a systematic and a dynamic personality model, and it maps behavioral tendencies and the motivation behind them. It describes 9 distinct and consistent patterns. It turns out we all want the same 3 things. We want attention, security, and autonomy. We want to be acknowledged for who we are. We want to feel safe with the ones we are with, and we want to make our own choices. Types 3, 7, and 8 are the assertive and insistent types. They grew up with inadequate nurturance. And since they did not receive real or perceived nurturance, they become driven by personal fulfillment. Types 3 feel unworthy. They lack personal value, and so they seek personal value. 7s feel deprived. They're missing out. They never receive the reassurance they needed. There is enough for everyone. So they seek fulfillment. And 8s feel vulnerable, lacking affection in their childhood. And so they protect themselves by taking control. Like I said, each type has a distinct behavioral pattern. Types 3, 7, and 8 have a personal priority intensity over them. And when you look at the average types 3, 7, and 8, they tend to be goal-oriented, success-oriented. They're realistic, acquisitive, self-confident, and pragmatic. And so they can come over as having a sense of entitlement. 3, 7, and 8 are assertive and insistent, and we can call them the id types, as in Freud's id. Now, each of these types has a different stress and social coping strategy. 3s are logical and methodical, which means they remain self-controlled during stress. They may emotionally detach and present themselves as logical, solving problems on the spot without emotion. 7s are positive-minded and people-oriented. They twist the negatives into positives. They like people in general and have a things will work out attitude. Freddie Mercury was an entertainer extraordinaire. 8s are emphatic and demonstrative. They have strong feelings, are emotional and reactive, and they want people to feel the way they do. Chris Christie is known for his directness and bluntness. The 3, 7, and 8 process information through the head and gut, or instinct and reasoning. So they are reasoners and reactive, and they justify their reactions through their reasoning. Now, when we look at a less healthy type 3, they tend to be grandiose, unprincipled, and duplicitous. We know that from Kanye West. 7s can become self-centered, insatiable, and manic depressive, like Ted Bundy. And 8s can become confrontational, ruthless, and megalomaniacs, like Mussolini. Exaggeration of assertive behavior is a fight response. And since these types will not acknowledge failure, limitations nor the emotional impact they have on others. Because their heart or intuition is underdeveloped, they tend to have a misplaced overconfidence and overstep boundaries. So when we look at 3, 7, and 8 that are driven by personal fulfillment with an underdeveloped heart, we see that type 3 is least in touch with their heart. They are opportunists and promote themselves. 7s overexpress the head triad. They are the optimists, and their speaking style is anecdotal, jumping from subject to subject. And 8s are overexpressing the gut triad. They are the authoritists, and they are commanding and confronting. Please like and share my channel.